A matte one is also good for oily skin depending on preference, especially if you're going to be taking photos and you are looking for that foundation that won't give you any form of flashback. So hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're just seeing me, hi, my name is SINDYAKPOLO. Good to have you here. You're most definitely welcome. Today's video, just like you clicked on the title and the thumbnail, today I'm going to be sharing with you foundations as well as certain powders that will not cause flashback on your makeup or separate on your face or clog your pores. And these foundations or these products are tested by me, and these are products that I stand by. They work for me because I am oily skin, and if you know one thing on this channel, we try to balance or see how we can share knowledge to preventing flashback underneath our makeup or preventing harsh lines on our makeup, as well as also makeup not creasing or separating on our face as well. So most of the products are high-end and some are drugstore products, because I can't do away with some of those high-end products. I'm sorry, I can't do away with some of those high-end products, and they are really good, especially on the skin, regardless of your skin, especially for oily skin and dry skin. They are really good on the skin, and I stand by and I live by. And so number one I have here on my list is this one from Fenty Beauty. I'm sure a lot of you would be expecting this, or a lot of you must have known that I would mention this one by Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Soft Matte Foundation. It is super good, really good on the skin. This is the matte foundation. I have with me the hydrating foundation as well. They both work the same. The good thing is the hydrating one is also good for oily skin, and the matte one is also good for oily skin depending on preference or how you like. And I love both foundations on my skin, especially if you're going to be taking photos and you are looking for that foundation that won't give you any form of flashback, whatever, or separate on your face or clog on your face. Fenty Beauty is here to stay, baby. And this one right here by Rihanna, she did a good one, especially for long-lasting makeup. If you're looking for, I know Fenty Beauty is on the high side or is more pricey, and a lot of people would not want to reach out to Fenty Beauty because it is pricey. I have something for you guys, especially if you want to get Fenty Beauty but you don't want to spend that much money, or you don't have that much money to spend buying Fenty Beauty products. You can also invest in buying the sample size, and I got the sample size here in Nigeria as well. It is quite affordable and is really good because you get the exact same product of the Fenty Beauty but in the sample size. And they also have good range, especially if you're scared of getting a foundation on your skin. Maybe you're scared that the foundation will not match your undertone or match your skin tone. Fenty Beauty is here for us. And as well as this sample size, the sample size also has the exact same range as well as the big size of it. So you can also invest in the travel size or the mini size or the sample size and still rock your Fenty Beauty. Nobody will know you're using the sample size. I mean, I love the sample size, and when I found out the sample size was in Nigeria, I got my hands in the sample size, and I got two because I wanted to make sure that I have everything, so that in case I have in an event where I need to travel and I don't want to go in with I don't want to travel with my Fenty Beauty foundation, and I don't want the bottle to break. Baby, Fenty Beauty is really expensive, and I don't want to break the bottle because it is bottle, and I don't want to break the bottle. So I love the travel size or the sample size because this one comes in a plastic bottle, and even if it falls down, it won't break. Hear that? It won't break, and I love it. So yes, you can also invest in getting the Fenty Beauty travel size or sample size foundation. And so the next one I have here that I'm also going to talk about is this one from Too Faced Born This Way foundation. Guys, Too Faced just released another one, which is the matte foundation, and guys, a lot of people have been raving and talking about the matte foundation, and the reason I've not gotten the matte foundation is because I still have this one from Too Faced, and I don't want to rush over to spending money to buying another product from Too Faced, because I still have a lot of products from this one, and I barely use this one because I love the consistency of this product, this Too Faced, and I use it occasionally, especially when I know I'm gonna be staying in a place in a humid environment. Let's say, for example, I'm attending an event and I want my makeup to last longer without my makeup separating as well, and which would also not give me flashback on my face. I always reach out for the Too Faced one. So Too Faced is here for us, is here to stay, and they have a good shade range as well. And this one is matte, like it's really good on the skin. It doesn't separate on the skin, and if you get a good match for this product, you're good to go, baby girl. And I love it. It's still on the high-end product, or still on the high-end side. For another foundation that is my baby and is dear to my heart, that I love so much, is this one from Clinique, Even Better Foundation. Guys, listen, I know a lot of times people say to stay away from foundations with SPF and whatever, but this one right here is it. Yes, the reason why you're asked to stay away from SPF foundation or SPF product is because especially when you're going to be taking a lot of photography, or you're going to be on set with camera and license, you don't want that flashback or that white cast on your face. You want the makeup to look more like skin and look like it's well blended to your skin. And this Clinique foundation is here to stay. It's more like skin, is skin-like, is nourishing on the skin, and they have a wide range. They have a good shade range, which I love. And ever since I got my hands on this one, I've not stopped using it. Like, I find myself wearing this foundation, like it's more or less like my everyday go-to foundation, and it's beautiful on the skin. It's so lightweight, doesn't clog your pores whatsoever, and most importantly, it doesn't cause flashback, or it doesn't give you that white cast on your face, or it doesn't separate on your face, because it is skin-like and it's blendable on the skin, like it's more like skin. And this foundation lives up to its name. It says Even Better. That's the name right there, and is very good on the skin. Now, moving on to the drugstore aspect of foundation, which a lot of you would want to know. The next one I have is this one from Juvia's Place. This is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic foundation, and Juvia's Place just released another one, which is the I Am Magic Radiant foundation. And guys, that foundation is beautiful. I don't have it currently with me, but I would love to have it in my collection, because I have seen a couple of reviews about the foundation. It is lightweight, it's blendable on the skin, and more so, it doesn't cause any form of flashback. Let's be truthful. And if I know Juvia's Place very well, because for this singular reason, I have this one, which is a full coverage foundation, and also gives you more like a velvety finish and blends to your skin. This one also does not cause flashback or whatsoever, does not give you flashback. Is blendable to your skin, and a little goes a long way. So I know that the new release would also be good, because Juvia's Place, with their first foundation, they did good, and they also have good shade range, so you can play around with the shades to find your exact shade. And this one more so is blendable to the skin. It doesn't cause flashback whatsoever or give you that white cast regardless, and it's beautiful on the skin above all. So the next one that I have here, this is also another drugstore product, and this one is my baby, is the girls. This one is my baby, and I love it. And ever since I got my hands on this foundation, girl, I've not stopped using this one. Like, every time I run out of this foundation, I could run out of 1001 foundation in my collection. I'm just kidding, but I could run out of 1001 foundation on my collection, but this one right here, nah. Even if I run out of it, I have to restock it, because I love it. It's beautiful on the skin. And this is from Maybelline. It's a Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Guys, if you don't have a Maybelline Fit Me foundation in your collection, what are you doing? Because Maybelline is here for us. Maybelline is here for us, and they have a good wide shade range for everybody. It's beautiful on the skin. Like, guys, this one right here is beautiful. Like, it's blendable. I know Maybelline, this foundation, especially when this foundation newly came out, everyone was talking about this foundation. I got my hands on the foundation, I loved it, I restocked, I got it, and I've not stopped restocking this Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Because why? Is they also have the one for dry skin, which is dewy, and this one is for oily skin, which is matte. And guys, this is matte, but let me plug you on this one. This one is matte but very gentle on the skin. Like, it gives you this hydrating glow, this healthy glow on the skin, but yet beautiful on the skin. It doesn't clog your pores whatsoever, no flashback whatsoever. It's blendable, it's easily blendable to the skin, and it's beautiful. Very lightweight on the skin, but it's beautiful. I think it's medium to full coverage, but it's beautiful on the skin, and it's so beautiful. And if you're looking for foundation that is not heavy on your face, that won't clog your pores whatsoever, Maybelline is here for us. Especially if you're looking for a really affordable product, Maybelline is one affordable product you should get your hands on, right? Yeah. All right, so on to the next foundation that I'm gonna be recommending here. This one is a drugstore product and is also a Nigerian product. And guys, listen, if you don't have a good Nigerian product, you are sleeping. Why are you sleeping on Nigerian products? Because this one is here for us, and this one is the ZKL foundation. This is the ZKL Pro Matte High Definition Foundation. I'm not going to talk much about this foundation because, guys, I love this foundation. It's blendable to the skin, it's beautiful on the skin, it's lightweight, it doesn't clog your pores, it doesn't give you flashback, it doesn't separate on the skin. What have you? I mean, ZKL is here for us, and this foundation is super affordable, really affordable, and you can get it you can shop it on their website, or you can buy it on their physical store here in Nigeria. It is super affordable, and I love this foundation because it is second to none. It is more skin like, and is really good on the skin, so thereby it's not going to give you flashback whatsoever, or separate on your face, or give you white cast on your face. Right, so moving on to setting powders. For setting powders that I would highly recommend, that won't give you flashback whatsoever, when you use it to set your under eye, it stays. There is no flashback, no white cast. The first one on my list that I'm gonna plug you on is this one from Fenty Beauty. This is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Setting Powder. Guys, I think they also have a travel size of this one. I'm not sure. I think yes, they do. And guys, Fenty Beauty, they are here for us. Like, they also have wide shade range, depending on preference or depending on the kind of setting or under eye finish you're going for. Fenty Beauty is here for us, and this setting powder is so good on the skin, absorbs the oil on your face. Oh my goodness, like, I love it whenever I use this Fenty Beauty setting powder on my face. It gives me that smooth blendable under eye. Like, it looks so beautiful, baby skin like. Oh my goodness, I love it. It doesn't give you flashback whatsoever. It's blendable on your skin, no white cast, and you can use it to take photographs with flashlights, and it won't give you white cast or flashback whatsoever. So the next one that I have here, or the next one that I would recommend, is this one from Laura Mercier. And guys, these ones for the powder, this one is high-end product, but listen, these powders, they are here for us. Like, these ones, you won't get any form of flashback. They are really good on the skin. Like, for your under eye, you will love it. And I got the Laura Mercier, I got the sample size, the sample one, because I think I've gone over this one. I wasn't actually ready to spend my money on high-end products in case I don't like it. Okay, so I got the travel size, or the mini size of it, the sample size of it rather. And guys, listen, it was the best decision I ever made, and I got it in translucent. And guys, it is the best decision I ever made, getting the Laura Mercier powder. Am I gonna restock to buying the bigger size of it? Yes, definitely, but girl, the money is on the other side. But yeah, I'm definitely loving the Laura Mercier powder. Because why? Because it doesn't give any flashback underneath your eye, it doesn't clog your pores, there is no white cast whatsoever, and it's blendable on the skin. Looks so fine, it's finely milled, and it's blendable on the skin. That's all I'm gonna say. Because listen, Laura Mercier, regardless of your skin type, your skin tone, it works on all skin type. And they have, I think they have the one of translucent, they also have in honey, and I think they also have, I'm not sure the shade ranges they have. It is good on the skin, and believe me when I say this one, this one in translucent is really good, really good. So I think they also have another one in honey. I'm not sure if I'm not sure about the shade range, but they have, but it's really good underneath the eye. So moving on to the next one that I'm also gonna plug you guys on is this one from Inglot. And listen, this one, I was walking past a fair a particular time, and I saw Inglot stand, and I'm like, Inglot should have something that I am looking for. And I saw this powder, and the way they talked about this powder, I'm like, okay, let me try this powder. And I got this powder, guys. It was the best decision I ever made. Because why? Because I love this the Inglot powder, because it doesn't clog up your pores, it doesn't give you that flashback, it doesn't give you white cast, it's blendable on the skin, and it's really good on the skin, especially for your under eye area. If you're looking for that one powder you would use, maybe like your everyday go-to powder that you use to set your under eye, and it's going to absorb the oil, thereby not clogging your pores at the same time, this one from Inglot is it. And this one is one that I use for my everyday, especially if I just want that longevity of makeup for my under eye that won't separate on my under eye or also clog up my pores. The next one that I have here is this one from Juvia's Place. This is the Juvia's Place I Am Magic setting powder. Guys, listen, Juvia's Place is here for us, and Juvia's Place is also a drugstore product, and I got the one in Sahara. I think when I was about getting the product, I was looking for the one in banana, but they didn't have it, and this was the only one they had, and I didn't want to go back and come back in case they don't have any other powder, and I wanted to try this powder. Guys, when I tell you this powder, in fact I use this powder most of the time when I want to bake my under eye, and guys, this one is my perfect one for baking, because I don't use it for my under eye to set my under eye, because I don't want that I don't want my under eye to look too brightened or giving me that white cast, which I'm gonna try one of these days. But guys, for baking, I love it. I love it for my baking, and my under eye, it doesn't give me flashback, no white cast, and it doesn't separate or clog my pores. It's beautiful on the skin, especially for the under eye. This one from Juvia's Place is it. I don't want to rave and talk much about this product, about this one, because it's my absolute standby product that I live by and I would recommend. For the next one that I'm also gonna be recommending, guys, I'm sure a lot of you must already know the one that I'm talking about, and if you don't, this is the one from Black Opal. This is the Black Opal Deluxe finishing powder. And guys, when I got my hands on this Deluxe finishing powder, I had to go back again to get the second one, because guys, it's beautiful. And I've been using the Black Opal even before I got into makeup proper. I've been using Black Opal and I loved it, and when I got into makeup fully, I decided to try out the Black Opal again, and when I did, it was beautiful. I decided to get the second one, which I did, and I loved it. Like, I got another one in case this one finishes, because I found out that I was using this one almost every day, and because I loved it, I was using it almost every day. I had to restock another one in case this one finishes, so I have no reason not to use it. And guys, this one, if you're not getting any of this product, this one right here is beautiful, and it's a drugstore, is affordable. It's a finishing powder, therefore it's not going to clog your pores, it's not going to settle on your fine lines, and is also not going to give you flashback, no white cast whatsoever. And this one right here is my baby. Absolutely love it, absolutely recommend it. In fact, if you're not gonna get any of the powders that I've recommended here, like this one from Black Opal, I highly recommend. You should definitely get it, try it out and see. You would not regret it. It's a good buy, and I love it on my skin. It's beautiful on the skin. All right guys, so we've come to the end of today's video. So these are all of the product recommendations, both high-end and drugstore products that I use and don't give any form of flashback, clog your pores, or give you white cast. whatsoever. These products are here to stay and beautiful on the skin. They are easily blendable on the skin as well. And also let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Let me know also powders that you use that you recommend that I did not mention or you did not see in the collection. Also let's be interactive in the comment section down below by letting me know the powders you use that are great for your under eye, or the foundations that you use that are great on your skin that don't give white cast, flashback whatsoever, or settle on the fine lines and on your pores. And if you enjoyed this video, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below as well. Give this video a thumbs up if you like it, and also check out my other videos for other product recommendations and other makeup tutorials or other videos you might find interesting to stay connected.